today. From Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, the kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up, and we are underway. Off we go in Foxborough. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Allen going to throw. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. They get 11 back on that one. Leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Now Allen. It's hauled in by Hardy. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here now, 2nd and 4. They run for the first time with James Cook. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball. Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you. So here are the Patriots now in excellent field position to start things out. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the...
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. Elijah Moore with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Pats use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a reach. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Now Allen throwing on second down. He's got, and now look at this, big gain but a fumble, and it's picked up by the Patriots, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up second down. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Von Miller in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. You look at this Buffalo defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The pass to Henry is intercepted. Pushing his way through. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Now Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to take over at their own 41.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Claypool with another catch.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, 1st down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Elijah Moore.
His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Cook up the gut. Taking it right down Broadway. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 24.
47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Allen to throw it. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Kayvon Thibodeau
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
So they do come up with their first points of the game, but Charles, the question is going to shift to their defense.
Yeah, the way things have gone, 3 points could become insignificant fast if this grows to 28-3 or 35-3. They need this defense to come up with a stop, and they need to do it now.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A first down carry for Henry. Derrick Henry all alone. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual. But
everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
He'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right.
He's got the connection to Moore.
So we've come upon...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. Derrick Henry all alone.
Inside the 10.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Patriots extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster...
And he loses the football the 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against.
And this is blocked. The Pats bring heat and they get home. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. Taking it in.
Now Ryland for the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the very rare blocked punt, scooped and returned for a touchdown. What an exciting play.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Allen on third.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first.
Give to Cook out of the gun.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Allen.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing now is Allen.
That'll be caught by Hardy. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
To throw, it's Allen.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5.
Now Allen again. This is caught. It's Hardy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Christian Baltimore
in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And even 150 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Again, it's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Big play there for New England. 45 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! Elijah Moore. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Now he's flushed. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots.
Inside the 20.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring him indeed with that score alone. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continued. fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hardy. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The offense on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. He goes one. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They'll look to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Quick throw there is incomplete. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Allen. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet, and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man completes it to Claypool. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Ryland on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
Stephon Diggs! And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To the air, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
He's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On first down, Allen.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And again, it's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for New England,
they move to a sparkling 15-1 with one game still to go in the regular season.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.